And we are live. Hello and welcome to the Anarchimedes Show. It is October 6th, 2025 at 9:06 in the morning here in the land of the burning sun. And I am Anarchimedes with news. I got blocked. Yeah, last video, episode 175, was globally blocked after I posted it, after we streamed it. Apparently, now I'm used to getting copyright content warnings on the LEGO Lord of the Rings game. I get them also on the Indiana Jones games, the Star Wars games, but so far all of them have said, doesn't affect your video at all. This one, the last one, doing Lord of the Rings, and this was let me just check here. That was part 10. So it was the 10th time. The 10th time I had played LEGO Lord of the Rings, and this time it said, "Nope, you are using copyrighted," and it's the music in the game. The game pulls all the music and everything straight from the movie. Said, "Now you're using copyright content. You're globally blocked." So I had to go back in and using YouTube Studios just mute out those sections of the video. So if you're going back and rewatching episode 175, there's muted sections because I got blocked. The episode got blocked. I've wondered why some content creators I'm watching, all of a sudden the video goes, especially the reaction videos and stuff like that, all of a sudden go just muted for a section of the video, then unmuted. And that's why. I figured it out. That's why. In any case, let's see them try and block the content on this video, because there is no music. We are building Lego set 77240, 77240. The Bugatti Centodieci, if I'm saying that correctly. 291 piece set. In fact, let's just jump over here. Produced on the fly by yours truly. Now, before we go too much further, remember, if you like this kind of content, if you like live streams, if you like Legos, remember to hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. We are 1 year in tomorrow. Tomorrow marks the 1 year date from the first stream. And we are right at just pushing 100 subscribers, 100 people subscribed. So, yeah, we're still one short, and it could be you. So please subscribe. In any case, we are building from the LEGO series Speed Champions, LEGO set 77240, the Bugatti Centodieci. I keep wanting to say the Bugatti Fasterosa. That's a Simpsons reference, if anyone catches that. The Bugatti Fasterosa. No, we are just building the Bugatti Centodieci. Yeah. So before we go too much further, I've got to make sure we get the dragons going. So we'll keep it on the main cam here for a second while I light the dragons and Scully. We got to get them going first. Building Legos requires the right atmosphere. So we get our dragons smoking, which they've been having a little bit of trouble going the last couple streams. We'll see if they do better this time. Now, if you are watching this, so hopefully this video doesn't get blocked. I don't see any reason why I should, but as I do more video games, switching to the behind the scenes cam here. As I do more video games, hopefully, if you're watching the live stream, you'll get all the video, everything. If you're watching after the fact, you might get a slightly edited video, just with certain sound sections muted. If the music falls under copyright protection, mumbo jumbo, rigmarole. So this is This is the set, the Bugatti. The first Bugatti we're adding to our Speed Champion set. We have a number of Speed Champion sets. Something's not right with my Countach. Oh, there, that looks better. Sorry about that. Just getting distracted. Squirrel. So you can see it. The back. It says Centodieci across the back, as most of the Lamborghinis do in the middle, or badged in the middle that way. The Bugatti, first Bugatti to add to the set. So let's open this up. And get the instructions out, the booklet, and let's get the bags out. Oh, fair amount of detail to apply. Okay. It should come with a driver as well. So we're going to set that to the side. Get our bags separated here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the hubcaps. All right. So without too much further ado, let's start. Okay, opening bag 1. And we have a female driver. She has a little beauty mark, beauty spot. Okay, legs, torso, head, hair, and it says to give her the wrench. All right, we'll give her the wrench. She's a mechanic too. She works on her own vehicles. There we go. Okay, we start with the tub. We get a little mount, horseshoe bracket thingy, whatever. I don't know what you would call this. A carrier, subframe, carrier beam, something. On there, and now we set that aside and start building an axle. Yeah, I posted early Friday morning. Wanted to get that stream out, and then I had to leave town for the weekend. Came back Sunday. Posted, did a stream early Friday morning. Got back and on Sunday, and the stream was blocked. I had a notification saying your stream has been blocked globally due to copyright claims. And so I went in there and saw what my options were, and if I disputed it, I'd have to wait longer, and I thought, I don't want to wait any longer. I'm just gonna go through and choose the option to mute out those sections of the video that had the copyright claim against them. So I did that. And then it said I could schedule it to post. The earliest it was this morning. So 175 posted this morning. Although if you were tuned in, you saw it. You saw it live. You saw the whole thing. Now if you go back and rewatch it, there's sections of the video that are muted out. Oh well. I must be getting more attention though. Like I said, it was the 10th Lord of the Rings video before it got blocked globally. It's funny because I was getting other ones saying copyright claim blocked in some territories. On certain songs, it's blocked in some territories. In some music sections, it's blocked globally. But it's reposted. So 175 is up, and we're on to 176 with no soundtrack involved in this video. Okay, and this will go on this way, right here. You know, what's funny is so many of these Speed Champion sets, the driver comes with a helmet. She does not. She does not come with a helmet. Apparently, when you drive a Bugatti, you don't need a helmet. These other cars you do. And 3 more. Okay. That completes step 8. On to step 9. Showing a very blue interior. Oh, and there go the dogs. Hey, you don't need to be barking. No other dogs are allowed to exist or go walk by the house. Okay, we are already applying the decals. Okay, 20 and 21 will go on this side. I'm shaking too much caffeine this morning. And turning it around to get the other side. There we go. Wait a second. I'm missing two. I don't know how I missed those, putting those on. Way back, step 5. I skipped step 5. Luckily, we always look at and say, does this look like the picture? If it doesn't look like the picture, no, you're out of luck. You need to go back and check your steps. Okay. Now these two of them. I'm going to build two of these things. Okay. Almost done with bag 1. That was going very quickly. Okay. Next, build two of these. These look like the backrests for the seat. the seats, plural. There we go. Okay, building the front axle. Try to keep my head out of frame. We have one extra piece. Only one extra out of that bag. And there's bag one complete. Moving on to bag two. Bag two. I'm bringing the little bags. All right, starting with this, we start with a 1x2 in blue. Right there. Oh, here we go. More. And 16. Okay, that's done. Hey, doesn't do any good. I don't know why I bother. Now we build the other side. Now we do 14. Yeah, make sure I'm going the right direction. Hey, knock it off. Keep my head out of frame. I don't know, you guys can probably hear them outside going crazy. we go. This will be the third white car from Speed Champions that I've done, that I have. Hey, Biscuit. Okay. I don't even know if they know what they're barking at. I doubt they do. I doubt they do. Okay, this one goes on this side. And then we build another one. Okay, on to step 29. Okay, that's where we're putting them, underneath here. Aha. Sides are coming along. Okay, building the mirrors now. Set that aside. First we'll build the driver's side. Okay, it goes on up there. Like that. And next one, you'll go on there. There we go. Mirrors in place. Side view mirrors. Okay, L pieces. One there. One there. All right, set this aside. There's the other one. And this will go turned around this way. We'll slide down in there like that. Well, that's nice. We have that, clears the wheel, builds the wheel well in. Okay, moving right along. Okay. All right, let's see, figure this out. This goes here, and another one on the other side. Those, and another one on the other side. There we go. Okay. And 3 of the little blue studs. All right, now we have 2 more to put on and 2 stickers. Here we go. 15, where are you? There you are. Okay, we're going that direction. Yes. There's one. And then we have a single piece on here on the top, and that is sticker 19, going that direction. Not exactly centered, but close. Okay, we're turning this around this direction. This goes on here. Right there. Okay. This gets 11. Like that. And then we take this clear piece across there, these two, ah, there we go. Rear window going in. Now, let's see if we can put these on. 2, okay, 3. Let's see if we can put them on before we place the piece, or if we're going to have to place the piece and then get the sticker on. That one worked pretty well. That went pretty well for that one. I think those were my best applied, the ones I've done in all of my Lego building, those were the best applied stickers I've done, those 2 pieces. There we go. Back hatch coming together. The rear clip. Oh, that locks that down pretty well. The Bugatti Centodieci. Okay. First 13. And sticker 10 for the other side. Drop the tweezers. You don't need them anymore. Okay. Leftover pieces. On to bag 3. And I just dumped a bunch of stuff under my desk on the floor. Bear with me. I'm running out of space. Okay, let's see. These are very small bags. In light gray, where are you? Where are you hiding? Am I missing a piece? It sure looks like I am. I'm not seeing. There should be another one of these little oval gray 1x2 gray pieces. I'm looking for it here and I'm not seeing it. Oh no, there's only one. Okay, never mind. What I have said, I have not said. Pay closer attention to the brick count on each step. This piece going right here. And this piece. One 1x4. Okay. And then I need that. And I need be one of those somewhere. I have blue ones. Doesn't say to use a blue one. It says use a gray. One of these 1x2s with a single stud on top in the center. I'm not seeing a gray one anywhere. Might have to look in the bag of spare parts, but I don't think I'm going to have one in there either. Got 4 of those. Let's see in the future, these bags, how many of those do we need? 2. 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, we're looking in the bag of spare parts. If I can find it fast enough. Bag of spare bits and bops. Where are you? I have to move some stuff around. Not in there. Where is our bag of extra pieces? Shoot, I am going to be up the creek if I can't find the piece I need. Where are you? Where are you? My bag of spare parts. Okay, found it. Now, what are the chances? We don't have it in here. I am missing a Lego piece. One of the few times this ever happens in a set. Most of your extra pieces are usually just single stud type pieces. I'm trying to find one that is a 1x2. Yeah, not a whole lot of luck going to be there. But we'll see what we can find. I'm missing that one piece. Kind of need that piece. In case anyone wonders which piece I'm looking for, it is a gray 1x2 stud with a single stud on top. Like this blue one. But I'm supposed to have one here in light gray. And it's just not there. So we're going through our bag of extra pieces from previous builds to see if we can find that piece. Yeah, I'm doing great the last 2 streams. My last one got blocked. This one, I'm missing a piece out of a Lego set. That never happens. That very rarely happens. So let's see if I can find it in here. I think I'm out of luck. At this point, I really don't even care what color it is. I think it's going to get... Yeah, we're building the nose. And we're missing that piece. We kind of need it. Well, we might be out of luck. Let's just start laying out pieces here and see if we can figure out where things have gone. Check the bags too. Ha! Ha! I'm stressing out over nothing. Check the bags. Always check the bag. That's why you never throw away the bags until you're absolutely done. Okay, so we have our piece. The piece that was missing. Goes on there like that. And this goes on there that way. Okay. Had a momentary lapse of cognizant ability, and I forgot to double check the bag before I started digging through all my stuff. That's okay. We got there eventually. This goes on here. No, not that one. That one has some... Hey! Both of these have some light printing on them, so there should be another one that doesn't, I hope. And I'm not seeing another one. Let's look at the box. Ah, I see. I have 2 of them because there's an extra. And the printing is supposed to go on there this way. So it matches up with the grill, which is this piece. There we go. You can see the, I don't know if you can even see the printing on there, on the cam, on cam. Let's go on here that way. Wait, I'm on the wrong, what? I put that on the wrong side. It's supposed to be this way. That makes more sense. That way. That. And that. I hope we secure that a little bit more than we have it right now. That's not very secure. This angled piece. I can't even figure this out. How do they have this thing going on here? Something isn't right. Something ain't right. That's what's not right. I got there eventually. Oh boy, Biscuit, the annoying dog, isn't stopping at all. It's just out there barking. I might have to go out there and do something. Okay. Step 64. Build 2 of those. All right. These 2. And 2 black studs. 1 there. 1 there. Go on here. That way. Nice. That should hopefully hold things in place a little well. this right. It goes there. This one goes there. Now one of these and two of those. Okay. Got these two. Okay, now we are building what? Dashboard? Yep, dashboard. Not dashboard, but the console. Center console, to be more exact. Here we go, center console is in. We still have the steering wheel to put in. Here we go, building the steering wheel. Okay, putting in the gear shift, the shift knob, and the steering wheel. There we go. It's in. Okay. Some more decals to apply, 1 and 4. One. Let's go this direction. And 4. And then we have 2 and 9. Let's put those in place first before we five and 9. And there they go again. Okay, we stack 2 of these. Well, these pieces feel, I hope they get locked down a little bit better than they are. They feel a little clumsy, a little flimsy. Okay, now this piece here and these 2. Okay, now we move those in. Okay, the Bugatti emblem. Seems like there should be more support in there. And that's it for bag 3. Getting close. Getting real close here. I did bring my water bottle. I am thirsty. Okay. Bag 4. Last bag. Okay, we'll set the wheels aside and the canopy. So all we have to deal with is these small pieces here. Okay. Now, okay, and these little posts, 3 of them, right there. this will go on the back here. Next thing to build. What is this? Rear diffuser. We have some axes. Kenneth from Georgia, all the way from Atlanta. My day is not too bad. I wanted to get another stream in earlier this morning, but that didn't happen. So we're building this Bugatti. But thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Favorite YouTuber. Oh yeah, I wanted to get in another stream earlier, but I didn't know if I was going to do this build, and I ended up getting a little stymied because of dealing with the block and not sure what I should do next. If I was planning, yesterday, until I found out that episode 175 was blocked, I was planning to do another LEGO Lord of the Rings and play a little bit more of that, but that didn't have that. I decided, you know what, we're going to hang up on Lord of the Rings. We played through that. Does this go here? No, this has got to go down here. Yeah, like that. Okay, I got that right. Oh, working till 12:30. Dang. The rain would be nice. We're here in the desert and it's dry, and we get the monsoon season every once in a while, but well, I'm glad your day's going good. Let's see, you said you clock in at 1:45 and go till 12:30. Woo, long hours. What am I doing? This piece and this underneath, and these two pieces. You know what, I'm going to, before I go, and I'm going to put this logo on, this sticker on of this Centodieci before I go too much further. Because once that's in place, once these little guys are in, oh sweet, you work on the assembly line for a Mercedes. The assembly differential. Nice. I've worked almost my entire life in the automotive industry, of one capacity or another. Right now, I'm an equipment technician for a company. I'm fixing the tools that build the IC chips that go into all the electronics in a car. All the brake system, the anti-lock brake, and all that stuff. But most of my life has been as a mechanic, a technician of some sort, and usually around the automotive industry in one form or another. But working on the assembly line, that's got to be a good. I imagine that's got to be a good job. And yeah, there is something about working in manufacturing that I've always come back to. Okay, these might be easier to do in place. This way. No. No. Not that way. Am I doing something wrong here? Right, so you're just doing just the differentials there? It's still got to be, that's still pretty cool, in my opinion. Know how they go together and all that. What am I doing? Why don't these pieces seem to want to line up? Or am I attaching them to the wrong thing? You would think I could figure this out. That's how it should go on there. Okay, backing up. No. That won't go on there that way unless I'm... Oh. Yep. Okay. When in doubt, go back, retrace your steps, figure out what you did wrong. There we go. Yeah, if you put the mounting points on, you'll do a lot better at mounting what you're trying to mount. For Jeep and GMC and the GMC Yukon, yeah, that's, you know, it's funny that we buy people will buy a particular brand, feeling that they're getting good quality with that brand or whatever, and a lot of times they are, but they don't realize that that brand is the same brand as, or it's actually all made by the same manufacturer, assembled onto different applications. But it's the same part. Or how many parts for different brands are manufactured by the same manufacturer. Like ours, we do a lot of, we do some of the Bosch. Excuse me. We do some of the Bosch and other, I think we might do some of the Delco parts. So we make stuff for Jeep and Toyota, and I'm trying to think, Volkswagen I think we make parts for as well. But a bunch of different of the automotive manufacturers, yeah, they use the same source for a lot of things. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're aware. Now let's go on there. Why don't you want to go? There you go. Just got to hold your breath right. There we go. The back end's coming together. I'll set that aside. Almost done. Okay. One here. One there. All right, the tail light section, that's what we're building here. To the outside. Bugatti. Oh wow, look at that. You got a little, I don't know if you can see that on camera, it has Bugatti across the edge of this tile. The Bugatti Fasterosa. Okay, putting on the tail lights. We'll do the two outers and then we'll do the center. Shaking too much. No, that's close enough. Close enough. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, this will go on right there. Ooh, look how nice that back end looks. Next. Building the rear wing. That's a nice looking wing and a nice looking tail end. And the canopy, last but not least. Yeah, she's a beaut. All right, hubcaps. Time for hubcaps and wheels. Let's Let's get her on the road. We have extra hubcaps and they are all the same. Usually you get 2 sets of 2 different style hubcaps to choose from. These are all the same. Very specific to this car. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to pay attention here. They're directional. We have a right and a left. These two are both going one direction. I would consider counterclockwise. And this one's going clockwise. And this one is also going clockwise. We have directional wheels. We are putting them on directionally. Okay. They have these going the opposite than how I would put them on. Let's look at the box. So in the box on the back, they have the actual picture of an actual Centodieci, and they are going that direction. Okay, like a fan, the sweep of the blade goes in the direction it's turning. So these would go on this side. And these would go on that side. There we go. She's a beaut. Now we finally have a Bugatti in our collection. Let's go ahead and put our driver in. There we go. And she's in there, snug, tight. Maybe they didn't put a helmet on her because it won't fit with a helmet. That is a nice looking vehicle. So this has been the build of LEGO set 77240, the Bugatti Centodieci, 291 piece set. We are complete. We had a couple little mishaps when I thought I lost a piece or I was missing a piece. Always go back and check the bags. Never throw anything away until you're complete. Yeah, that's a fun one. Nice solid car. Like I said, the first Bugatti. The third white car. The other one is Lamborghini and the other is a Countach, and the other one is the Porsche 911. But that's a fun one. That was a fun build. So thank you for joining us. Kenneth, thank you for joining us in chat. Anyone else watching this after the fact, if you've made it this far in the video and you've enjoyed the build, remember there is a like button and consider that subscribe button. That's why we do the fun stuff we do on the channel. And maybe I'll make a poll on posting well, I can't really do that. I'm just trying to think of ways around this block. Let's just swing back over here. And we're gonna switch this cam back to the forward main cam. So thank you everyone who's joined us. Thank you, Kenneth, for jumping in the chat. We always enjoy the company. That's why we do this. We also can body double you. If you just need someone there to be with you while you're doing whatever you're doing, you can tune into us. We use the royal we. It's just me. I'm doing everything on here. So tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary for this channel's first stream. The channel was actually, I acquired the channel in 2020, but didn't actually start streaming until a year ago. A year ago tomorrow, the 7th. So we have some special stuff planned for that, kind of to, in some weird way, celebrate that. So stay tuned. More streams to follow. Tune in tomorrow around the 5 o'clock hour and the 9 o'clock hour here, the local time, in the land of the burning sun, which is Arizona, for those who don't know. So until next time, I am Archimedes, signing off.